Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac and Horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for you guys born in the year of the dog. So welcome back all my doggy pals. How are we doing? That's not right, is it? It's not doggy pals, it's puppy pals. That sounds almost condescending, doesn't it though? Puppy pals. It's almost like implying that you are younger than you could be. So anyway, without digging myself in too much of a hole, I would like to say Happy New Year to all of you guys, because we are now into the year of the snake. So it is official. The year of the dragon is behind us, and we are now in the year of the snake. So Happy New Year, my dog friends. Just pick that card up. You'd think after a year I'd be better at shuffling, but as I like to say, or I like to remind people at least, I do this with my eyes closed so that I'm not influenced by the black and the white. So I feel that I am getting better because I'm able to do this with my eyes closed. I think if I was doing it with my eyes open, my skills would have probably increased. Anyway, I'm just blabbering on. I would also like to say thank you to everybody that took the time to leave comments last year on videos. So thank you to all you guys that have let me know how you have resonated with the videos, or how they've made you feel, or how they've helped. I really do appreciate that. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because we are here every week doing a reading for you guys. Well, we're here for everybody. We do a reading pretty much almost every day for each of the zodiacs. So we're going to stop there, and we're going to take that one from the bottom. We're going to take that one from the middle. We're going to take that one from the top. What have we got? We have got the white and the black and the white. A nice little negative sandwich right between the two positive slices of bread. Isn't that nice? Isn't that something to look forward to be optimistic about those two positives? But let's not get ahead of ourselves, because white isn't always all right and black isn't always an attack. This is all about the compatibility when we flip them over. And we've got a catalyst card, but not just any catalyst card. It's your soulmate card, the rabbit. Now, the rabbit and the dog are on the same soulmate line, which means you're very compatible. You go together very, very well. And when you do come together, you have a very rewarding union, which means there's always something to look forward to when there's a nice white rabbit to guide your way. However, I don't think much is changing. I don't think there's going to be a lot of changing in the respect that this isn't a catalyst card in the normal sense where there's going to be a big moment that's going to impact your life, or divert your attention to somewhere else, or give you a new opportunity. This is more of a diplomatic card. It's more of a time out. You need an opportunity to reassess the situation because something has changed. It may not be catalytic. I don't even know if that's the right word, catalytic. But it may not be a catalyst moment. It may not be a massive change or something that's meant to impact you, but there will be a change in your perspective, a change in your opinion, a change on something where you are going to want to not switch sides, but potentially sit on the fence and observe and potentially avoid stress and conflict, because there is something coming, whatever this may be. It's another catalyst card. So there is your changing moment. That's the one that is going to cause you the biggest issue, if you like, and not a bad issue per se, because the compatibility between a dog and a pig, they aren't bad. They're not bad. They can get on very well. There's no serious personality clashes. There's a agreeable relationship between the two. But this is going to be a catalyst that isn't going to leave you feeling confident. It's going to be something that is going to impact your opinion in a more negative way, and you're going to see things from a more negative perspective. That rabbit's going to rush you into this, maybe even with a false sense of security, where you'll change your mind and go, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my mind because now I know I'm right. And because you've got the confidence, because you have to have confidence to change your mind. You have to be confident that when you change your mind, you're leaving the answer that you had, which you believed at one point to be right, and then move on to another new answer that you now believe is right. You've got to be confident with that. And you've gone in with this thinking, I've made the right decision now, whereas before I made the wrong one. Now you're thinking, but did I? Have I made the right decision? And that moment is your catalyst. That moment there is the moment that you're going to notice some differences. You're going to notice a pattern. You're going to notice something's going to happen. And you're going to notice it. I can't tell you what it's going to be, because you'll be the only one that sees that and experiences that in your own way. But it's going to be a moment, and it could be a moment of clarity, a moment of closure, a moment of just questionable philosophy. But what you're going to have is this opportunity where, moving from this, as slow as it may be, or as painful as it may be, you're going to have an opportunity to come through this, learning a lesson, taking away an experience, being a wiser you, being stronger, being, more you than you were before, which I know sounds silly, but we're always growing. All of us are growing all the time, which means you are not the you you're supposed to be. You're pursuing the you that you're meant to be. Every day you change. Every day you learn something new. Every day you experience something different. Every day you're going through things that is sculpting and molding you into you. And these are the moments that make you you. So this growth that you're going through, even if uncomfortable and painful, it is shaping you into being more you than you were before. Then we've got the rooster card coming into play. We've got that rooster card to kind of pick things back up, because that's what the positive side of the rooster does. It's very kind of like showman. Here's some jokes. Here's some dancing. Here's some fun. And it's trying to lift things up. Now, the dog and the rooster, they're not necessarily incompatible, nor are they that compatible. They're like balanced in a way, like a neutral territory. It's very neutral. But what this card is saying is that you need to be patient with this, because good rewards and opportunities will present themselves to you in time if you allow them, if you allow to see them, if you allow them to come in. Don't shut down opportunities. Like, you might be feeling a little bit restless during this time. You might be feeling a little bit agitated, a little bit frustrated, a little bit not you. So you're going to go introverted on this one. You feel safe that way, more security. So you're going to go a little bit introverted on this one. But when your friend comes knocking on the door and says, "Hi, my lovely doggo friend, would you like to come out to this place with me? Or do you want to come visit this with me?" or whatever. Don't say, "Oh no, I'm not in the mood," because that's shutting the door in the face of opportunity. This is the time where you go, "Oh, well, I'm not really in the mood, but go on then. I'll give it a go." I'm not saying be a yes man. I'm not saying just agree to anything, but be open to the ideas of opportunity, because they're there. Not everything is a setup. Not everything is a trap. This could be something that is meant to show you something new, like it's not trying to trap you into a room. It's trying to open that room up. It's not a setup. It's not an ambush. It's trying to give you something. So embrace that. Embrace it. And don't think too much about the financial side of things either, because financial things are going to hold you back, because that is a great excuse, isn't it? That's a great excuse. Well, I got no money. Well, I don't get paid till the end of the month. Well, I've outmaxed my credit card. These are great excuses. But let's not worry about the financial things, because you don't need money to go for a walk. You could just go for a walk. Someone comes knocking on your door and says, "Do you want to go for coffee?" You can say yes. If you're paying, you're allowed to say that. Okay, if somebody comes and knocks on your door and says, "Do you want to go for coffee?" you are allowed to say, "Sure," if you're paying, because you've got no money. But you're not saying no. You're basically giving them an ultimatum. I can, if you're paying, or here's an alternative. And you can literally say, here's an alternative to going out. Why don't we just have coffee here? Come in, let's have a chat. Don't shut down opportunities. You need to be diplomatic with it. You need to negotiate with it. You need to get through this uncomfortable stage so that you can reap the rewards. But those rewards are only going to be there if you look for them. It's basically, you've been given the metal detector, but now you've actually got to do the work to find that pot of gold. And we'll find out if you do, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the dog. My next reading will be for those born in the year of the pig. So if you are interested in what those guys are up to, then I will see you there. If not, no worries. I'll just see you next week. But if you are interested in a more sort of complex and in-depth and more involved reading of 9 cards, then you can hit the Patreon link below and subscribe to that, where once a month we'll come on and we will do a reading specifically for you. And it will be, as I say, more in depth and more personal. However, if not, no worries. I'll just catch you next week. Thanks for watching. Love and peace.